is. He's been president now for 5 years. He believes in what he called the fundamental transformation of the nation in 2008. So all of the things that you laid out, Martha, about record numbers of people on disability, record numbers of people on food stamps, this is part of the leftist project. In other words, grow government as fast and as widespread as possible in order to get as many people dependent on government as fast as possible. And when you have that, then they try to get a permanent Democrat voting majority. This is what the leftist project is all about. So we can talk about how normal Americans want to see economic policies that promote growth and so on, but that's not what this president is all about.
If you don't think we should raise the minimum wage, let's hear your idea to increase people's earnings. If you don't think every child should have access to preschool, tell us what you do differently to give them a better shot.
Raise the minimum wage and increase early childhood education, Monica. Those are the keys.
Yeah, you know, he spoke yesterday, Martha, as if he hadn't been president for the last 5 years without any power to actually have an effect on the issues that he talked about. He spoke again like he's on the outside of his own presidency. This man has been president for 5 years, and what we've seen in the speech yesterday, and I think what we'll continue to see, is more class warfare, more radical wealth redistribution, because this is who he is. He is essentially a statist. He's a leftist and essentially a socialist. So he believes in waging the class warfare. When he talks about, Martha, when he spoke about the American dream, he has a very warped leftist view of that dream. He believes that the state should use all of its levers of power in order to force greater income equality. Well, when governments do that, it's essentially called communism. The American dream is built on individual liberty and economic freedom, limited government, getting government out of the way so that you have the freedom to prosper. Policies can be put in place, like Doug mentioned, growth policies, tax cuts, corporate taxes being cut, and so on, to get that growth going so everybody has an equal shot at prosperity.
Yeah,